What's up guys, Jared here with Standingtallautoreviews, and today's video is a bit different. As most of you probably have already seen, the 2022 Subaru WRX was just unveiled. It was unveiled this morning, and there's a bit of mixed opinions on it. Some people like it, most of what I've seen, a lot of people are hating on it. I wanted to go through, since I don't have access to the actual car, I was going to go over the Subaru site with you guys, and also I was going to talk about some of the stuff they announced and give my opinions on it. If you guys have opinions on it, drop it down below. I know a lot of people like the last generation more, and I personally think the last generation does look better, but this one does have some good stuff to offer, so we're going to go and go right through that. So let's go ahead, hop right into it. So, showing the Subaru site right here, introducing the all-new 2022 Subaru WRX, the rally legend for the next generation. Some people are not too cool on that, but let's go ahead and check it out. So it just talks about a bunch of stuff, how they have the new GT trim, which is one of their new big trims they have. So let's go ahead, here's the exterior, and let's take it to gray. So let's just take a look real quick. So from the side, a lot of people aren't liking the little black plastic around it, and I can agree with that. I wouldn't like it because over time I could see where that could possibly fade away and not look as good. It might look good now, but it's going to take a lot of upkeep, I feel like. I could be wrong though. But I mean, the body lines overall are nice. I do like the rims they have on it. And, you know, the door lines are good. And then we're going to take it to the front. So the front does look pretty cool to me. I've seen some people not really liking it. The hood scoop looks great. The lights look great. I do really like how they did it. Again, it's just personal preference, I think, with this. Some people think the last one looked better, and I can see that. But I do like what they did with this one. I feel like aftermarket, this thing could look a lot better when people get their hands on it finally, which is what I'm looking forward to seeing. And I think seeing one in person might change our opinions. I'm going to try to whenever I get the chance. And then the back end. So I can see a little bit of the BRZ back there from the new one that they made. I do like the quad tip exhaust. It looks just like the current one, and the little shape they got, it's okay looking. I mean, what I don't like is the way the trunk looks. It's just kind of funky to me. The rest of it's okay though, and like I said, over time when people get their hands on it, I feel like people can make it look a lot better. And if you guys want to see a different color so it pops out more, that color is kind of to me. If I were to get it, I'd get it in gray, but that's just a personal preference. We're going to go and go down though. So here they're just talking about it some. You see them driving on the road. Typical stuff that they do. You have your standard symmetrical all-wheel drive. So as you guys may or may not know, and if you watch my other video on the Subaru, the all-wheel drive systems in these things are no joke. They're absolutely amazing. They grip like crazy. And it's talking about down here, track tuned suspension, the D-shaped steering wheel, which looks okay. I like the one on the other ones better. It's a little bit different, but it looks okay. And then it's talking about born to perform, so if you go off-roading. So this is talking about the 2.4 liter Boxer engine that they have in it. So they upped the engine a little bit. It has 271 horsepower now, 258 pound-feet of torque. It's not a massive improvement over the last one. It's just the engine revision. I've heard from the videos I've seen of people who have gotten to drive it already. The torque is pretty instant and it's a blast to drive, so if I ever get to one day, I would love to check it out and see that for myself. But that's your engine right there. And then this right here is what interests me a lot. So obviously you have your 6-speed manual. Most people are going to go for that. But this time they have the CVT again, but they're calling it the Subaru Performance Transmission, and obviously has paddle shifters again. So what this is it's a transmission that mimics an 8-speed transmission. So from what I've seen so far, you can't really tell it's a CVT even though it is. They're keeping the name CVT completely out of the situation. And I heard it shifts really good. It's actually much better than the rubber band feeling that the current one has. So I'd be curious to see more people driving it. Right here, it says delivering 30% faster upshifts and 50% faster downshifts. People just have to get their hands on it to prove that. But from what I've seen so far, it does live up to what they're saying. And that is pretty cool. It's way better than what they have now with the automatics, which is pretty cool because not everyone knows manual. I mean, I know such a slight amount. I wouldn't get a manual car just yet. So if I were to get one, I would get this one. And I know people hate that, but that's just the truth. And so I think it's a cool option. It would make me get this one over the current model, only because of the fact that I just don't like the rubber band feeling of a CVT. I like the transmission to feel like it's shifting. So this is cool. And then there's your standard 6-speed for all you manual lovers, which is most of you guys, and I don't blame you. It's built on the Subaru global platform, so it's on a new platform this time around, unlike the last one. Down here they say almost 30% higher torsion stiffness and a quieter cabin. Again, once we get our hands on it, we'll be able to see that ourselves. And a high performing investment. So that's them talking about all their stuff. So this right here is their new little touchscreen that's in the middle. So some people hate this. They do have another version where it's like split in the middle and it's 2 screens. But this is what you're going to get on the upper trims. It's a huge like Tesla-like screen, I guess you could say. Well, actually, it's more like the Mustang Mach-E, not the Tesla. But it's a pretty cool little screen. I mean, I think it looks cool. It's kind of funky, but it's pretty cool too. And then you have eyesight on the automatics only, not on the manuals. This is talking about your cargo space, so it's got a 60-40 split. And then the WRX GT, so that's the main trim. That's going to be the best trim that they're going to have. Basically, better driving. It's got the automatic as the option. I've heard great things about it from the videos I've seen today. There's not that many, but from what I have seen, so this is the trim, the high up one. And then the GT trim has the Recaro front seats, 18-inch alloy wheels. And that's the end of that. So we're going to go over here. This is a Car on Driver article. I'll link both these below. But I want to go ahead and show off a couple of the photos that they have. So let's just go here. View gallery. So right here we have them driving down. You see right there. A couple more driving shots, you know. I just want you guys to get a good idea of what the car looks like. So as for my overall opinion from everything I've seen, I think it's a pretty solid car. I mean, it looks fairly aggressive. Now I know the last one does look better, and I've said that, and most people have said that. But for what you're getting in the new one, even though it's a small power bump, I mean, it looks good enough. And for the automatic people, this thing is going to be a way better version, I think, due to the fact that the CVT is just going to be much overall responsive than the last one. You're not going to get as much rubber banding. And the interior looks pretty good too. I mean, that touchscreen come into use. It looks comfortable, it looks roomy, which I do like. That GT trim looks nice. You have the steering responsive lights in that. Just looks great. So yeah, I would see myself getting one day if I were to ever look in the market for one. But I do see where people don't like it. But let me know down below what you guys think about it. Obviously, everyone's got a different opinion. Here's some of the comments. Some people think it looks like a Civic. This person, they love it, but they think the tail end's like a Civic, so there you go. A lot of people think it looks like a Civic from the end, which I do see from those tail lights. But let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this different kind of video, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We do car walk-arounds. We'll do more videos like this. We do car ride-alongs. We also do car show videos, so check us out. Follow me, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, at Standingtallautoreviews. And if you have any recommendations for another video, please let me know. I love to do it. And until the next one, I'll see you guys. Peace out.